For my film, I plan on doing a 2-frame documentary video that might have a little experimental elements depending on how I execute the project. The video will be done in a split frame from two people's perspective on body image. One side will be my own personal story and dealing with themes of female body image, and especially coming from a curvy body and dealing with fat shaming and eating disorders. And on the other side will be my brother's perspective on his male body and how he has struggled with stereotypes assigned to how to be a man, and talking about male body image is something that's not nearly talked about enough. So I think it's important to have that side as well. And we will both be discussing, like I mentioned, different body image struggles and also stereotypes assigned to gender with bodies. And it will not only be personal struggles we will be discussing that we've dealt with, but also reminiscing. Reminiscing is not the best word, but going over outsiders' comments and how family and strangers' negative comments have dealt and played with how we view our bodies. In the end of my film, I want to finish on a positive note, and I will be discussing how I have become more confident in my body. My brother will be discussing on things he likes about his bodies, and I will have clips of friends and family members discussing things they like about their bodies. And it doesn't have to be, of course, I love myself. It can be small thing I really like my nose, or I like my eyes, and just showing that everyone has something that they like about their bodies, and bodies are all so unique and beautiful and different. So trying to show that just because your body looks different than others, it's a great thing instead of what usually is seen as bad. And so the idea for this project came from a TikTok I saw of this girl discussing the pressures females have to look a certain way and to always be more than or less than others. And hers mainly dealt with eating disorders. And so for my premise, when I was viewing this, I was like, this is something that I'm passionate about, especially with body image and coming from a female perspective, but I didn't want to just have the female perspective. I wanted to be more open and have others be a part of the conversation. And for the style, I think it could be interesting to do almost in a TikTok style, because with a format like that, you are viewing it on a cell phone, and if it got uploaded to a popular app, it would hopefully be a positive message shared. So that is something for me to think about. Not 100% if I'm going to end up doing that or not yet, but it's for the back of my mind. But the themes discussed in my film will include the family dynamic of me and my brother, and as siblings, how we have been raised differently, even though my parents tried not to. In the end, it does happen. And then the theme also of diversity in bodies. The style will be in color documentary and might include collage elements with some found footage. The importance of the color is to show close-up details of bodies and how each body has unique differences. And I might change to black and white because it could be interesting with that as well, but mostly it's going to be in color, I think. The equipment I plan on using is my Canon DSLR and my iPhone 8. I will use a mix of wide-angle lenses for further shots and a macro lens for close details. And the plans to keep safe and practice social distancing with COVID is the only person I will be shooting in person is my brother, who I live with. And for the other shots of friends or family members, I will get them to send to me and take themselves. So yeah, that's my plan.